Today we are going to talk about Mahama and the mission. They met, I think yesterday or 3 days ago, and discussed about the Agenda 111 project that couldn't be complete by the ex-administration. The MPP led administration. So today that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about what happened, really, what they discussed, and my point of view on the issue. And don't forget that this is my first video on point of view, really. So yeah, so that's it. So without wasting my time, let's get into the intro. When we see the Agenda 111, it's simply a campaign promise made by the NPP government during 2014-2015 campaign trail. When they were entering the 2016 election, they made a lot of promises, including the free SHS. And the Agenda 111 was key, policies that they present to the Ghanaian people for them to be voted for, so that when they come to power, they will implement. And the Agenda 111 policy is just, building 111 hospitals across the country, regional standard hospitals. I've seen some of them. It's a very huge and massive interventions, and it's not a small hospital. I think the one that, if you are going to Suhum, from Koforia to Suhum, you will see one over there. It's very huge. It's bigger than the central hospital, really. So that's the Agenda 111 for you. So when the MPP won power in 2016, when they came into power for 8 years, they've laid the foundations for these 111 hospitals. Some are just foundation, some are at knee level, stomach level, and lentil level, and a whole lot. But according to Mahama and my findings, they completed and commissioned only one of the hospitals, only a single one here.
When I was president, I made a statement that we're going to move to a situation where if the missions have a hospital in an area, we're not going to come and compete with the mission by building another hospital. We would rather use the resources to improve the mission hospital so that they provide service. Unfortunately, that was not followed in Agenda 111. So there are many places where you have a mission hospital. We could have used that money to upgrade the facilities in the mission hospital. Government has gone to start a hospital, has not been able to finish it, and they are sitting there, some at foundation level, some at lintel level, and so many of them, almost 90 hospitals. We need 1.7 billion to be able to complete the hospitals. The one that they said they commissioned, there's nothing in it, just one hospital. They finished the structure, but there's not even a bed in the hospital. And so we discussed it a bit in cabinet, but the Minister of Health is going to come with a paper to see what we do. I believe that if some of the missions are interested, we could get them to finish the hospital and manage the hospital and provide the service, so that government can find it to be a mix. We can also raise money and finish some, but the mission hospitals too can take some and complete them.
Yeah. So if you hear Mahama well, Mahama is saying that the one they commissioned, even the one they commissioned, there's no bed inside, and there's no any equipment inside for them to use for work. So there's no workers even over there, really. So it is not complete, but they just commissioned it for political scores, because they knew we were coming to vote or something like that. So that's why they commissioned it. But really, the truth is that there's nothing over there to write home about. So President Mahama sat with the mission. When I say the mission, the churches, they control a lot of schools, a lot of hospitals in this country. They build and control, so that government just help them in one or two things, So President Mahama sat with them, and they have some talks, and they wanted to go into agreement on handling this Agenda 111 project, the uncompleted ones, to them, so that they can complete it and manage it And I think it is very good initiative and very good idea because President Mahama has, during the campaign time, promised the good people of Ghana that he is not going to start any new projects. Like, let's say hospital, he is not going to build any new hospital because there is abandoned hospital which was started by Kufuor, Jonathan himself, and Nana Dankwa Kufuor. And it is our culture as Ghanaians that when like you be there now, we on to us, Sana, by now, Ghana. That's our way of life, our culture, and it is part of us, and we are believing that. But I think Mama want to change that narrative into your sister and the end or honors or shinas here to us as he be here. And you do Sako Tiska say, you see hospital, or man, we MP before they start into me. So that agenda 111, he is fully in support with the missions to complete this project and then manage it themselves so that government will just help them a little bit in some things so that they can be enabled to, run the hospitals. So that's a little about the agenda 111, and I think it is very good idea. And let's say this for a fact. Send your minor send your Mahama to tuna na say almost 2 of my once for these 4 years. I think Ghana bit me fan into my pay for in some when you say because your mind never days out. So you were actually, but I think say if this government stick to the plans now obey, I think we will get to some better place, hopefully. So that's it. So this a little on the agenda 111 issue and everything. But we're only program and I said a point of view. So I have to give my point of view on this Mahama plan. Working with the missions to get this agenda 111 hospitals completed. So if you study the Ghanaian public carefully and our way of life, if a government start a project and you come and complete it, they still attribute the praises to the person who started it. Yeah. Like nipa no start here na baso nye no be here, but I think say nipa no start here na baso you be finish here no so say one baso. And NDC use that strategy against the MPP. Obi chebilam thing interchange see. Once NDC na pace cannot to go in be answer MPP for a ban on baby. So NDC used that in camp. Omoka cross here, the more interchange when more inter. But MPP you see, they see through it, and that your man can think na buying ye be buying be on person beto so. On person beto so Mahama to me when was a me project papa be no project that they own na me complete here. And a project in na do na so kufa na ta. Maybe say in 2028, what are they going to say to Ghanaians in terms of infrastructure? Because this agenda 111 who are starting hospitals 111 when we are banu to me be 111 now. Near the Asedani na I think it's going to affect the party, the NDC party in a way, and it is very dangerous. But I don't know if they have well orchestrated plans or something like that. Yeah, or they have put plans in place to safeguard this idea, because I think it is very dangerous things, and it will affect them in their campaign time. Because because one year you could start here now, you see that I need to lengthen whatever was then why you see that thing. So it's a bit dangerous. But I'm very happy the way Mahama or man a message it do grassroots world. You see, Mahama will be a baby within the minute and a good grassroots world. Wezo TV morning as if when I fell so for Suquachi a spokesperson and also forget it. Or yadi. Like I said, nobody and I know free media, no, they are too much. Nobody and I know a friend, we do a see other. And I think this is something they did not do in their previous administration. it affected them a lot because you need to Mahama vlogs and that same thing also affected Kufuor. Also, you want to grow moment to me and bone the be and I think that make a TV say at the affinity they could find like schools be affinity that like a very, I don't know how to put it, but a very fantastic initiative, but will be a parable line and I think say Mahama Mokoswa, yes, I do. We have a woman, one wish a pine, only to me a fast one, on bear. I mean, put that idea on the missions now on into, I mean, good use or good perspective, sending and be affected. I mean, party, campaign in 2028, So, I think in all, it's a very good idea and it will help Ghana in the long run. Yeah, thank you very much for taking with me to the end, and until we meet again, be safe.